Well, welcome to Ship Boxes and Row Crops. Figured it'd be a perfect day to be in my little introduction video here. Well, this happened this morning. Our rat got in Studebaker. Little dog told me, come here, Abby. She told me there's a rat in the truck. Took care of that, and I did shoot Studebaker, but that's alright. Sure you already got in that. Anyway, this is a little introduction to my channel. It's my other channel, check it out. But see, open this old grub here and see, here's the key to open it. Studebaker, this old Studebaker truck here I drug off a farm. Brought it home last year. Does run and drive. Well, it would drive if it had tires, because it's 5x5 1/4, and well, they're just about impossible to find anymore. But yeah, I put a little ignition in there here, and she parked in 1988. She had a flare on the tree. Got a seat though. Got one tear there and one tear there. That's from after I bought it. This one that cracked, and that one that cracked 2 weeks ago. From the cold weather we had here. You wouldn't know, it's like 70 degrees today. It was like 60 right now. But yeah, old Studebaker, she runs really good. Ain't run her in a little while. The flathead 6-volt battery. Cleaned out carb rip. Still had an accelerator pump somehow. But here's an old 4-head end. I rebuilt that engine a couple years ago. It was underwater, and then blew it up this summer, bush hogging with it. Here's my baby. 65 International. 64. 1100 cab. It's a 1300 dually. Got a Chevy K20 4-wheel drive front axle on it. Absolute rust bucket. You don't need to worry about floors and a ratchet strap holding the seat down. Let's see. Bed's a bit rusty. That bumper though makes up for all of it. It's got a 345 International in it. They had original 6-cylinder, thrown the tree. It's got a 727 transmission on it. I bought it a couple years ago. Sit in the woods. I put a carburetor on it. Just replaced the water pump, and alternator still charges. I don't know how it does, but it does. Big old diesel battery. Turn this thing over. Did an oil change on it a few weeks ago. Brakes, they one kind of does one thing, and the other one's blue. So that's radiator of an old Ford. Couldn't find coolant pipes for it, so I just I did that. Fixed a coolant pipe in it. I don't think it leaks anymore. This will start. It's been sitting a few days. That's how she starts up. What that was. Let's see. So yeah. Key. Fuel pump. Other ignition. I reckon she'll start. She got electric fuel pump in her. Oil pressure goes all the way up to begin with. Here are 2 pumps and not bad. There. Not bad for sitting for 20 years. Yeah, but she's rusty. She's rough. The problem, whole cab. I mean, the door doesn't get shut. You gotta push it down, and I'll push it down and get it. Two-handed door there, but dually, got a brake kind of sticking on me again, so she heard a squeaking noise. That's what that was about. But yeah, I gotta finish putting her together the right way, how to make a drive shaft for it. And there's no U-joints in the back. It just kind of pushed together, welded in there. Honestly, I didn't think the thing would even move. Transmission was so weak, it took forever for the thing to come back around. But I'll do a video on here eventually of the entire process when I pick this truck up. Focus. Pick this truck up and brought it back here. Sat in the woods. It had missed another tire. The other wheels was in the mud, and it was a nightmare. Back wheels are locked up. Didn't take any videos of that. I took some pictures. Me and Grandpa went over there and picked her up and drove home with the old Ford. So got that done. Old 8N International tractor. Picked this one up as a 404. If you don't think I like internationals, there's something wrong. A farmer over there to put this new starter in it, but this old girl, she wouldn't fire up without ether, and I got the starter. Well, I rebuilt the starter, put a new clutch in this thing about a few days ago. Yeah, it's just a start up. Well, that was tricky. You got to play the throttle, so I got to pay attention where the piston's to. Right there ought to be right. Turn the key on. Oh, I never done this one-handed. Got to lock the choke down. That locks the choke down there. Neutral. It's cold. I can't believe hydraulics are holding up. Oh man, my PTO came engaged again. I wonder why. Gotta replace the rear end seal. I can't believe these hydraulics are still holding up, honestly. They make the worst noise I've ever heard. You hear them whining right now. Put 5 gallons of fluid in there and she leaked. Didn't leak at all out. She leaked a lot out. They're sucking air right now. Yeah, tractor, I got it. It sat for about 2.5 years. I took it, put a new filament bowl on it. Well, before all I did was clean the carburetor, put a little gas down it, a little ether, and she fired right up, but she would not start without ether for the longest time. The starter would turn so slow. So I took the old starter out of that truck that was in here. I replaced it, took one of the better brushes that was in it, put it in here because one brush was just shot. And now she makes a horrible whining noise, but it starts up now. So there's that, but go over here and take a look at some other junk I got. That's Abby. But boat trailer there. Good old farm. Got this old girl, I guess. Let's see. I guess 6-7 years ago. About 7 years ago now, yeah. Put her together. She got an old Zenith carburetor on her. Thing will run great, but it's it got the kerosene option, but it's been deleted and turned into the hydraulic tank. This hydraulics here will pick up just about anything. They'll pick the front tractor off the ground. They'll pick the back of the tractor up in the air. It's got the old wonderful hoses here. I'll show you all to replace on them one day. But yeah, I put a new coil on here. Actually, I took the old coil out of this, put it in the International truck because I broke the other coil. I took this coil out of the 8N when I put the new coil in it. Swapped it in there, got it started. We'll put the new starter in maybe today. We put a new ring gear in there a few years ago, but we get her back going again. Needs new tube for the front tire. I scraped all that foam out of there, and needing the side tire. I actually put this tire on and it dry rotted within a few years. It's garbage. Old tire runner was better than this one was. But yeah, old Super A engine with a regular Formula A rear end. Make sure the seat's still loose. Yeah, seat's locked up on me again. There, she's coming back around. Yeah, there's the old Farmall. Get her back going again. That's my main yard tractor. I used to use it all the time. Booting the old Ford. Gotta replace the speedometer cable in this old thing. Old stack on her. This truck here I bought a long time, well I guess about 3 years ago, put a new bumper on it, new grill. Routed the old parts truck that I had for it. Put his new mirrors on there. It's actually an F-150, just threw them on for the heck of it. 306. Homemade boom here. Came out of an old shrimp boat, it tore apart. 10,000 pound winch will pick up anything. I picked the front of that farm all the way up with this thing. Have a brace that goes between there. I mean, that's a little channel introduction here. But, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I fixed my roof. Got a bit windy the other day. Thanks for watching. Ship boxes and row crops. See you later.